breaking news. Yes, breaking news. Today we got such a nice surprise. Today, Playmates and Star Trek officially announced the first look at the toy lineup for my current favorite Star Trek TV show, Star Trek Prodigy. If you have not been following Star Trek Prodigy on Paramount Plus, please, after you're done watching this video, go watch all 15 episodes of this first season. Oh my goodness, this show touches your heart in a way that you never thought. A cartoon show meant for children. This show really gets to the heart of what I love about Star Trek. The core characters of this show are cadet age. So we kind of get to re-experience the concept of the Federation and Star Trek and just the things that I think we as fans take for granted when we watch the show. Like, there's one point where these kids just marvel at the idea of transporter technology. And to be honest with you, the way they deal with that is probably no different than the way that I would deal with that if I had suddenly acquired a starship where I could transport pieces of pie from one room to the other. Please, go out of your way to watch Star Trek Prodigy. Subscribe to Paramount Plus just for that show alone. It's worth your $8 a month. But we're going to talk about what Prodigy is going to be delivering to us in the way of action figures. So let's take a look. Right, so I have up, right there on the Chiron. One of the nice things about Playmates, God bless them so much, is that the release announcement, they never actually show you what the things look like. I really appreciate that because I don't know what these toys look like. I have only seen the graphic that's up on screen right now. The general characters, which I already know kind of pretty much what they're going to look like. And judging by what I can see up here on the screen, who we're going to get out of this first wave. But I appreciate the fact that they, at the very least, want to keep things kind of like a secret. Especially if you're somebody like me, who excitedly leaves work early with the expressed idea of coming back home and recording a video of live reactions. So I don't know what these figures look like. We're gonna find out together. So here we are on StarTrek.com. It looks like it is the second big news item behind this week's episode of Discovery. So let's jump in and see what our figures look like. All right, so just looking at that main headline, I can see underneath it looks like we'll be getting these figures in the fall. Hopefully we'll see them probably maybe maybe August, September. So let's see. All right, so get ready, Star Trek Prodigy fans. Favorite cast and characters from the beloved series are coming to retailers soon, and StarTrek.com has your first look. And yeah, those molds, I can see it specifically in the arms and in the joints. All of these look like these are in line with what we saw last month with the reveals of the Next Gen Discovery and Wrath of Khan figures. So these look like these are meant to be one cohesive unit, which is, I gotta say, the smart way to do it. Even if they end up doing something along the lines of figure series for Lower Decks, even though they're cartoons, I still think they're going to have this style of body. And I can really say I appreciate the fact that Playmates is going to go out of their way to deliver characters that are going to have individual and unique sculpts. No one person on Prodigy looks like another character. There are no repeat. I mean, the only human on there is Janeway, and she's a hologram. Everyone else is an alien or a robot or a amorphous blob that's incredibly cute. So Looking further down here, reading on, Star Trek Prodigy follows a motley crew of young aliens who must figure out how to work together while navigating the greater galaxy in search of a better future. These 6 young outcasts know nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got 5 characters on here, but they mentioned 6. Well, they're probably just talking about everybody. I don't see a Rokta figure. But these 6 young outcasts know nothing about the ship they have commandeered, a first in the history of the Star Trek franchise, but over the course of their adventures together, we will be introduced to Starfleet and the ideals it represents. So, interesting. So there's no Rokta in here, but we do have Zero, we have Murph, we have Gwyn, and we have Jankum. So everybody but Rokta. I wonder if Rokta is going to be a Build-A-Figure. That would be a very smart thing to do, because Build-A-Figures are popular, as we've seen by Marvel Legends. So let's see. Oh, okay, I'm wrong. The new line will include the following Star Trek characters: Dal with Murph, Gwendola, Jankum. Oh, we will get a hologram Janeway. That's good. Zero and Rokta, which I was just speculating on, will actually be here sometime next year. Maybe just simply because it's just a larger figure and it may be a little bit more difficult to produce. These 5-inch 1 to 14th scale figures will feature 14 points of articulation. So again, they're going to fit in seamlessly with those next-gen Discovery Rathacon figures. They will come packaged in brand new blister style packaging, designed exclusively for the Star Trek Prodigy toy line. We are excited to bring Star Trek Prodigy toys and accessories. I bet you there's going, I mean, there has to be a ship toy for the Protostar. There has to be one. I mean, Protostar is basically the 7th character of the show. We're excited to be bringing Star Trek Prodigy toys and accessories home for families for the first time. This new lineup we are unveiling is highly focused on playability. We want kids to take the toys out of the packaging and engage in imaginative play as if they were a part of the Star Trek world themselves, said Carl Aronian. Carl Aronian. We're going to go with that. Senior Vice President of Playmates Toys. Action figures will be available at online retailers beginning October 2022. All right, so that's good. It gives us a little bit of space to save up some pennies after the first wave of the Disco and Next Gen and Con figures come out. They'll be in store shelves spring 2023. So we'll see probably like a first wave come out. And then we'll probably see the full wave come out with Rokta included. Action figures will be available online in October 22. New Star Trek Prodigy ships, vehicles, and role-play toys will be available later in 2023. So we're getting a Protostar. We know that for a fact. We will probably see the phasers that they had and those really cool-looking tricorders. I don't know why the tricorders on Prodigy, I think they're so stinking cool. Mostly because it looks like they'd be really easy to replicate. It basically takes a tricorder and a pad and just kind of smushes them together. So basically a cell phone. I don't know why it didn't occur to me just now. It's basically a cell phone. I wish Janeway was in the mix here so that we could see what she looks like too. But I'm happy with this. This is really nice. I really like that they went out of their way to make this all seamless. And I feel like that should have, if that wasn't the plan, it should have been the plan to begin with, to make all of this one cohesive toy line. So they said 14 points of articulation. So we've got 1 at the head, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then maybe something else down here. The Zero figure, I think I'm the one that might be the one that I'm most interested in. because I feel like to actually make that figure more representative and accurate, I would love to crack one of those open and put an LED light inside, because it just looks like it's just going to be kind of a... Just looking from this picture, I only see kind of like a semi-translucent interior over top of the window in Zero's main unit there. And as for Murph, as long as he comes translucent like this Geordie figure did, I'll be happy. I think these figures look really nice. I'm really happy with just the way these look. They look like they walked right off of the TV screen. And that looks like that's all the info that we've got. Let me check out and see if we have any other alternate photos, but it looks like it's just the one. All right, cool beans. So that looks like that's what we're going to get day one. I know which figures I'm picking up day one, all of them. So tell me which ones you want. Which figure out of this set do you want the most? Comment down below. While you're down there, please give this video a like, subscribe to the channel for more late-breaking Playmates Star Trek toy news. I'm really excited about this. I'm really excited about a good toy line for a great show. I can't wait to see what the accessories are. I can't wait till later on when we actually get to see the ships. If we could get a Protostar that actually kind of transforms the way the Protostar does, that will be out on my desk all the time. Well, that's it. New toys, new Star Trek toys. We are in a golden age for new Star Trek toys, and I could not be happier. I've been Ace, your favorite former twink, and I'll see you soon. Live long and prosper.